During my primary school life, I would break off for lunch at around 1 p.m. And looking through the window, I would wait for when the timekeeper had finished ringing the bell. Then I would rush out of the classroom to go to my father's workplace to eat lunch. And while at my father's workplace, I would sit in his office and I would start using his computer. And before I knew it, it was already 2, and I hadn't eaten any lunch. When I finished my primary school life, I had performed well with around 5 aggregates. And then my father decided to give me a personal computer. And I grew up from a family of around 18. And just like all those who had excelled, my father decided that I should go to at least a good school in Kampala. So here I was moving from Hoima, and I'm coming to the Chibuga. Yeah, so when I reached in the city, I was living with my aunt during the holidays. My aunt was a nurse, soft-spoken, humble, and we lived in Kazo, somewhere next to Kawempe. So in my school, I took most of my time to learn how to program, write code as young as I was. I was around 14. And during holidays, I would go back to my aunt's place. So after some few years, it was in 2015, I think I was in my senior 5. And I was at my aunt's place, seated together with my cousin sister, and we were watching TV. So here my aunt comes in, and she's with a friend, and she's giving that laughter that people give when they are frustrated. She's like, when they pick this rubbish, not at home, and I've been piling this rubbish week after week. And the friend was like, that's what happens, but we use Robert. Robert comes and picks this garbage, and he takes it at his mom's place first. And we knew that when Robert takes the garbage at his mom's place, he would wait for at night time there, and then take it and dump it in the nearby water channels. Yeah, so the unfortunate side of the story is that this rubbish which she collected from the neighborhood and took it to water channels, this is where the kids, some of them who are playing Jambo, Tapo, and were playing from. And during rainy seasons, it became a hub for disease vectors. And the health hazard and the threats had become a problem to the community. So it kept on spinning in my mind. I'm like, I think this is something which we can work on. Garbage is a real problem. So when I joined university around 2017, I had a strong interest in technology and environment. So with this strong and big passion for the environment, I teamed up with a few colleagues that I met at Makerere. Makerere is one of the top universities in Africa. And it's where it's where miracles happen and ideas come from ideas to reality. Yeah, so I met some brilliant minds, students from good schools. Together, I'm from a good school. And we teamed up and we decided to come up with a solution that would help communities manage their waste. My colleagues, they're also here, Gideon, Rogers, yeah, they're around here. So we wanted to address the solution, the problem of garbage, to help my aunt who lived in Kazo, the neighbors, and perhaps the entire community to live sustainably. So we decided to develop a mobile application that could help these people first of all, to request for garbage collection services when they actually needed them. And how were we going to do this? We were supposed to go through some technological ways of developing solutions that address problems at scale. And we wanted to come up with a mobile application where someone would request for garbage collection service provider, and we connect him to the nearest garbage collection service provider when they actually needed them. And we could do this because if we partnered with some local haulers that were collecting waste, meaning we could provide this service to everyone when they actually needed it, whether a Tuesday or a Monday. But shortly when we started working on this, of course, that was the idea at hand, and we began to learn a lot of things in garbage collection. The current garbage collection system that we rely on in Kampala today is linear in nature. It is take garbage from people's homes and dump it in dumping sites. This is something which is maybe sustainable 10 years back, but as the population keeps on growing, and we are becoming more and more people, because every person you see is equivalent to at least 1 kilogram of waste generated per day. Now, here are over 1.5 million people in Kampala. The per capita generation of all those people is around 1,000 tons of garbage, and we expect all this to go to landfills. And as time goes on, of course, when we grow and become up to around I think we are around 3.5 estimations. This is around 3,500 tons of waste. Where are we going to put this garbage in the next coming years? Because land is a valuable asset and it never increases, but people increase, meaning waste increases. So if we decide that we are going to move in the next 50 years, moving garbage generated by around 10 million people in Kampala and take it to Chitezi, a landfill or dumping site. Shockingly, Chitezi is also full right now. And the government is looking for billions and billions of money just to handle such an issue. So we looked into this and we wanted to come up with a circular economy where garbage is picked from people's households or businesses and is taken to recycling farms or people who can reuse the products and bring them back into the economy. So this model is very effective in a way that we shall be reducing on the number of garbage that is going in landfills. But at the same time, we shall be having, if for example, a paper industry is generating a lot of paper waste, why don't we just collect this waste and take it to recyclers who need it for waste collection, or rather for recycling into some other valuable materials? A lot of businesses and organizations are generating maybe plastics at work, or sometimes food waste which can be used as fertilizers and manures by some people who actually need them. So the economy we are living in right now is not sustainable in the long run. So what we are doing at Your Waste Limited is to develop these innovative technologies that address some of these major challenges that affect our environment. We want to create an environment that works for all. For someone to use our mobile application, you can download it from Play Store. Then you can contact us first so that we can come and, currently we are dealing with businesses for the start. We do a waste audit. We take you through how you can reduce on the waste you're collecting. We show you how you can cut costs on the money you put on garbage collectors who just collect this trash and dump it in dumping sites, yet you're not contributing to an environmental noble cause. And we provide you with our solution. The bigger picture here is, on the technology side, we want to create an environment where, first of all, we know which type of waste people are producing, because we collect that data. We need to produce better, sophisticated and routing logistic tools for these garbage collection companies so that they can at least effectively collect garbage from the entire households. Because current statistics show us that the council can only collect 40 to 50% of this waste. So out of 1,500 tons of garbage people are generating and households, it's only around 600 which is collected and 900 is left uncollected. And this is something technology can address. So, of course, when we started working on this, there's a lot of laws and regulations that are governing how waste is collected. And the system itself is kind of a bit rigid to change towards something which is noble and, strong. So there are times when we decided to first give up and decide concentrating on these things because here was a young kid with passion of using computers to, address some of these challenges. I'm trying to push for the government to adapt some of these systems. You had to reach a point where you was, I think I should give up. The team's like, I think we can't even test without this document. We need this special document and, such things. But creating an environmental, a sustainable environment for all of us is a choice to all of us. Every decision we make every day can impact our planet. How you move to work, what you purchase. Every purchase you make every day is a vote towards your environment. You do not only vote at the ballots when you're electing your presidents. So these small, simple steps we all take, reducing our waste, using solutions which are environmentally sustainable, and all those simple steps we take can create a bigger impact on the environment we live in. Join me in creating an environmentally sustainable community. Thank you.